For those who know, I was still busy with this sketch. I just never finished it. So today is my day. I'm gonna finish this one. It took a while because there was a lot of shading involved. The next sketch I'm gonna do is gonna be a little bit easier. I'm not gonna hurt myself doing all of this detail. On the table by your eyes, you're turning pages in a book I've never read. I learned. Hey, Mike, always the first to approach. How's it going? So I paid you to love you from afar. Keep my hands clean. I'm a bit late today, but you know, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And there, how's it going on that side of the world? I'm having dinner right now. Oh, you're having dinner right now? It's nighttime there? Wow. I mean, it's 12 in the middle of the day here. I trace your smile, but I don't trace your skin. I only let the colors in. Yeah, it's 8 at night. So, oh, jeez. Yeah, it's very late. Hey, Nicola, how's it going? Mike, you're from Australia? Wow. I have all kinds of people on here. People from Canada, Australia. This almost got free flowers. You know flowers, they grow free out of the ground, right? You can just pick them. Yo, so this is Loki, so good for real. Thank you, Melissa. I really appreciate it. Nicola, you're from the UK? Wow. Yeah, you see, I get people like all over the world here. I got a new hat, but it doesn't fit me. How does the hat not fit you? Is it a specific hat? Just wondering, is what is this from, or is your imagination? Oh, this is purely my imagination. Like I draw a lot of self-imaginative stuff, but it does not neglect me from doing references. I'll show you like some of them. This is my own thing, and this is reference, right? This is what the chat wanted some at one point, and then this is the things I draw. You can immediately see the difference between how anime looks like that I draw, and then my own stuff that I draw. It has a little bit more detail, bit weird. This is Leon from a game, and then this is my own thing. You see, I have a style to my own creations. So yeah, some are very shading, like this one. This is my own thing. I'm very attracted to shading a lot, and this is also my thing. Nice drawing. Anyways, what's your favorite color of the Greek alphabet? True or false? I personally believe that entering in degrees of Calvin would be most adequate. You what? Blake. One perspective at a time, my guy. I'm confused more than ever. This is also a reference that I drew. This was when I was young. This is also another one that I drew. Yeah, so you know, there's a bunch. This is also one of my own ideas that I'm busy with. I finally did half of the surfboard. You are half? Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, there's a lot that I'm still busy with, but too many projects, and that's just the little bit of the drawings. Like you're just watching one book. I have so many books. I think the guys that are regulars here, they're probably very tired watching all the stuff over and over again because I always have to go through other books as well. For all I know, it might have been from my girlfriend, but gave a different name. Oh, so awesome. One would be surprised how often cheese is the answer to life's problems. Really? Especially cholesterol. I'm new here too. Hey, Joe Noodles, how's it going? Am I saying it right? I'm just gonna call you Noodles. I have a friend that can't say noodles, like he's Zulu. So when he says noodles, it's like noodles. He says it so strange, like his mouth can't confirm the words. Anyways, have a good one. I'm into the next. Oh, cheers, Blake. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I just finished also drawing a girl. I think she'll be on here any moment just to confirm if it's finished. But I draw sometimes, I draw faces as well. I fall asleep when I watch you because I get tired because when I watch you, it is nighttime. Yeah, I'm sorry, but at least you're getting good sleep, man. Well, nice drawing. I have to go. Cheers, Melissa. Thanks for popping by. Thank you. I hope I get popular as well. Bye. Cheers, Melissa. After this, I have to draw like a little kid. Oh my god, I'm still drawing on. Okay, so this is my next reference. I just made like very, very soft, very subtle, like guidelines. I'm thinking about doing like a Spartan face, but without a helmet. Like the Spartan hair is growing out of his head. Thank you. Wow, your drawing is so good. I tried drawing, but my drawings are grid still. Oh, don't worry, man. It's always a process. It's never just drawing. I always get cortisol and the other mixed up. Cortisol and dopamine or cholesterol. Now I'm confused. I found my art book from 2 years. Oh, I love finding old art. I usually get that as well, where I would like stumble upon very old, very, very old Greek like old sketches of mine, and then I just sit for a moment and scroll through them. You know, sometimes I think I have like Alzheimer's because when I find like old art pieces, it really baffles me how I drew, and I can't remember drawing them, but it's there. Thanks for spamming the hearts, by the way. But yeah, yeah, I have one from 2013. I have a sketch of 2002, man. That's very far. I can't believe that sketch traveled all the way with me. There were points where I lost it, there were points where I found it again, then we moved to a new house, and then I think, yeah, no, finally I lost the picture. And then someone will come up to us and say, hey, you left a box here. And I mean, it's been 2 years later. They're like, hey, here's some old shit about from our old house. And then that picture will just appear, and I'll be like shocked each time. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, and usually everything I had like evaporates after a while. You know how it goes. But that one image just kept lingering, man. It got wet during the storms. Got burned a little bit when I used to smoke. I dropped some ashes on it, burned the paper a bit, but it survived, man. It fucking survived. Now I don't know where it is anymore, but I'll find it. Nikolai, yeah, don't make us feel old, man. I was born in 1997. Sounds old already. 2000 kids that was born in the year 2000, they're already like 26 now. It's crazy. They're almost 30. Kids that's born in 2010, they're what, 16 now? Is it? Yeah. That's crazy. I think my math's off. I think so. Oh, don't worry. I already feel old. I'm now 1 year closer to death. Oh, yeah. No, you're 1 year closer to pension, my friend. Death is still a long way ahead. Can you believe it? You work every day your ass off just for a random day that you might die. It's very, very eye-opening when you believe, like, wow. At the end of the day, everything you do is not for you, it's for the future. It's for the future generation. And the saddest part about this, future generations are not gonna look back and be like, yo, this guy did this for us. Our ancestry did this for us. Nah. They're gonna wake up and shit and all the things you tried to do with your life when you tried to work up until the age of 60, up until you stressed your ass off, you drove through storms to get to work, you lost things along the way because jobs and stuff became a big part of your life. And finally you're gonna die and you don't have anything to show, no reputation, nothing. And people will be like, yeah, well, I mean, he's doing it for his kids. And then your kids, one day they'll have kids and they'll shit on everything you created and call you names and be like, you're the reason there's this type of racism or that type of unfairness or this type of feelings. And they will never understand the loss you had to endure with loved ones, friends, or anything. And so, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and it's also bad for me because I have a very bad fainting disorder. That one day I nearly died. Yeah, you see, this is all gonna go under the carpet, and people are gonna like point fingers at you and say you were like a problem. You caused people in the future to be victims. You know how crazy that is? They're gonna derive a reason why you were a problem now, and you don't even know what the cause was. You still don't know even me, I don't know what the cause is. But one day they'll think about a cause and your name will pop up and they'll be like, yeah, our ancestors, they are the reason this and that. And then they'll shit on you as well and be like, ah, man. Like my ancestors, they tried everything in their path just to like survive. And also, guess what? You're never gonna believe this. What? Also want to find out something, man. Just get some water. Yeah, this art is coming along now. Ah, fuck yeah. Water. Life source, man. Straight. Where's my signal? I'm just trying to make sure what I'm about to say is facts. Um, Getting so much messages, guys. Sorry, I'll be with you in a short moment. Okay, I'm just finding out something. Okay, we'll continue. board colored pencil sketchbook, and they are all the same brand. The brand is Krillando. Oh, it sounds fancy. Hope it helps. Um, Hey, Michael, how's it going? This lady is dope. I like the eyes. It gives vibes as above, so below, with their placement on opposite hands, facing opposite directions with the large third eye. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you for seeing what I was trying to draw. Yeah, it's and this hand is also gonna be opposite of the opposite, you know. So here her hand is face down, face up, face down, face up. So it's basically like a whole um yeah, as above, so below type of vibe, right? In places like District 6 and prisons were removed by police and government forces. Their home destroyed, relocated to distant townships, so they chased them away. Yes, in effect. Okay, let me just type something here. What's up, Industron? How's it going? I don't know if we have them before. Yeah, sometimes there comes new people, which is always nice. This took land from what? And then race it is gradually expanded from to conflict wars and present wars and forced displacement and proposal wars over just fighting a big track. Great boost at this moves to this is unmistakable force. Shit, what a sneeze, guys. What a sneeze. Hey, what's up, Demon Slayer? How's it going? And Smoker. Sorry, you guys. I just had to go look something up. Can you draw a ship? I can try. Yo, I sneezed my whole fucking spirit away. Ugh. I hate it when I sneeze. It's like my whole body is fucking breaking down and then coming back, and then, you know, it's going through its versions right now. It's going through some shit. How's it going? Yeah, it's going fine, my guy. Just sneezing a little bit, you know, going through life's many natural cases. And there, how's it going there on that side? Yeah, I'm still vibing and stuff. Still okay. Still just going through daily life. Bro, Sneezy's alternate version. Yeah, I even changed personalities after that sneeze. Fucking resetted me back to my default settings. I just want to make sure this stands out to have its own type of shading so that you can see it. Are you okay? Yeah, no, I just I took an L, but I'm sharp. Sup, Eli? How's it going? Or Ellie? I don't know if I should say Eli or Ellie. Blink twice if I'm right. My light pad is very bright. Oh, all right. Let's start with this eye. I just need to sharpen this pencil because its lifespan is dying out. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. And you, my bro? Yeah, I'm from South, man. South Africa. Ghost can't process this guy more than a day. Yeah, not at all, man. But yeah, I'm from South Africa, here in Pretoria. I'm from India. Oh, hello, my guy. Uh, Ellie, no, I didn't forget you. I drew you that Simpson character a while back for you. You were here when we did a lot of reference drawing from Demon Slayer to Sakuna from Gojo. Yeah, yeah, I remember you, man. Don't worry. I don't forget easy. Sometimes I forget too easy, and that worries me a little bit. But sometimes I'm just good. I'm going on. Yeah, I think this after this I'm gonna start drawing some new shit stuff that I think is gonna work. I know the whole history of Demon Slayer. Oh, that's good. That means you're a real hardcore fan, my guy. I didn't draw the whole cast of Demon Slayer yet. I only drew like one guy, Yuri or something like that, and that's about it. Don't draw shit. Yeah. Oh, Yorichi. Yeah. I think yeah. Let me just show you. Is this guy? It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. This one. Let me just find it. Oh, I drew kind of my own thing because they were asking three types of characters. So I just drew, like they asked for this pinata character and a Simpsons character, and then they asked for this Demon Slayer guy. So I just drew this where he was like smiling and posing for the art. When they ask me too many requests, I just draw them on one paper and make it look like it fits in. Like this is alone, and okay, this is my own thing. But when it comes to like, sometimes I ask for like Zoro, Naruto, and Goku, so I draw them on one page as well. It just saves time. And then this is like two on one page, and then this is my own thing. But here's another Gojo character, along with a smoker. Someone asked for smoker, so I drew that as well. That was Gyu. Yeah, Gyu. Sorry, Gyu. Yeah. Gyu. You know the problem with drawing this types of sketches, I get bored easily. That's why I don't draw like way too many. But I have a purpose for this one. You know, I'm on this group, right? I'm on this group chat on WhatsApp, and I was posting them a image of one of the things that I drew. Bruh. They said no, it's a drawing from some kind of game or something. And I was so pissed because I really worked hard on trying to draw out of my mind, and people put a cheap label on it that I drew it from something else. Which used to like bother me because, first of all, if you draw reference drawings, you are perfectly fine. I mean, drawing references is still good, especially if you do it well. Then there's no problem. But like me, I really push to be beyond that, to actually exercise drawing from my head, which is everything to do with learning how anatomy works, fabrics, persons, people, animals, mass, foreshortening, perspective. You know, there's so many things that I had wrong for all these years, and then I had to master them. Still haven't mastered them yet, but I had to like push, right? And it took me like forever. And then after a while, I eventually mastered them. And then people come back and they'll tell me like, "Hey, is this from Pokemon? Is this from Dragon Ball Z?" And then I'm stuck. This is the face reveal. I don't know. Yeah, this is the face reveal with the worst hair hair ever to exist. After it's, and I hit someone by accident. Oh shit, that's bad. But yeah, and then so at one point, I would like be so like frustrated when people tell me that it's from a reference, and then to argue with them and tell them, hey, no, it's not, it's my own thing. Because I mean, there's 8 billion people on this planet. How many people are artists and draw their own thing, and by accident we draw very similar, not the same thing, but similar things? Like maybe I'll draw a cat taking a shit against a tree, and then that guy will draw a cat taking a shit on a tree, and then it'll be like, oh, you two draw the same thing, and it's not the same. It's like I followed my own path, and that's how it turned out. That guy followed his own path and turned it into something else. If I draw a clown, people are gonna push that reference into every it or every clown that ever existed and say, "No, I was trying to draw that clown. I'm almost there." And then I'm like, "No, it was not to aim for some clown that already exists. It's from my own perspective. It's my own thing." But yeah, it's very exhausting to tell people that. Hi, what was that example? Yeah. So the problem is, at the end of the day, like you spend your whole day just trying to figure out how to draw me, please. Yummers, I can't draw that. What is it? A cat with what is going on there? Wait, I'll come back. Oh, cheers, Demon Slayer. Hey, cats, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm so late, guys. Had a little bit of errands to run, but yeah, I'm pushing this art piece as far as I can. I did this one yesterday on the live. We're gonna start a new one after this. It's gonna be fast. Like I'm gonna draw like, fuck, I don't know, 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna start pushing on to. I can't believe it. I barely started to finish this one. And it's already 30 minutes past, man. It's crazy. But yeah, so it's a very bothersome thing for me. I spend a lot of effort growing out of the reference drawing life, and then people come and push me back in there and say like, "Oh no, you're just drawing from references." But I need to go. We will meet again. Oh, cheers, Demon Slayer. Be safe. So yeah, now finally I'm here, and it's like it's always this version of you're just not there yet. Can you give me a review or rating on my latest drawing? Did you post it there on my community, Industron? I'll check it out. I got told I was rude 2 times today, and I felt bad. Rude in what? Oh yeah, sometimes people don't understand your personality, cats. They feel like you are mean. It's just something. It's okay. It's normal. If they understand you, they would have laughed and be like, "Oh, that's just you." But if they don't know you, they'll take everything not too hard. I'll give you a hug, cats. Oh, you just sent in this one. Let me just go check on my Discord there. Hutsa! What's up? Whoosh. I never have signal in this bitch. I don't know why, but it's. I don't know how to rhyme. God damn, I'm glad I'm not a rapper, man. I wonder how a frustrated rapper should sound like. Like, if you made him mad and you ask him explain why you were so mad and he had to explain it to you, I think he'll roast the loving F out of you. I mean, he'll just try and tell you what happened, but for reals, it's gonna feel like hell. Sup, it's cloudy today here. I just wanted to drink wine and draw under the dim light. Okay, I'm just. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just reading my own thing. Okay, here, art dump. Let me check. Jeez. You want me to draw that boat? Oh, you drew that boat. I'm confused. Did you draw this? I mean, this is insane. You really love boats. I can tell you that much. That's your pride and passion right there. Tell you what, I'm gonna finish this one when I'm in a different headspace. But I'm finished with this one. It's a bit different. Maybe I should color in this and not this. Like I don't know. Should I color? I don't know. If I color this, it's gonna disappear. If I color this, maybe it's gonna look perfect. I haven't even brought in pen. I mean, I don't know if I should bring in pen. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like dark markers, some places, but also in another way, I think no. I think the boat is the greatest. Yeah, it's the best design, man. It's a crazy design of a boat. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in the file. It deserves its place. Thank you, Gain using Sid. Thank you, really appreciate it. I'm just trying to fix my camera here. I'm not humping it. I'm just trying to tighten. Okay, let me put this back in the file. I'm finished with it for today. Another day, another drawing finished. Shit. I think the boat can be real if they work on it. Okay, time to put this one in for another collection. Another day. This file is gonna be full one of these days, my guy. If not sooner than later. I don't know. You know, drawing the way I do for my lives, I have so many books. I'm thinking I'm gonna like fill up one book and sell it for like a crazy amount of money, like $10,000 or something, you know? So they can have the whole book just for themselves. I mean, this is a big. This book contains 100 pages, which I haven't even fulfilled to finish yet, but it has like crazy designs and so on. Like, imagine this design for once. Oh, this is like a Sands of Time type of thing. Here is a cat stretching, but it's like a female. It's like a female cat and a woman cat stretching, but it's one thing. Microphone. No, I wasn't suggesting to you guys. There is some rich guy out there that will buy it, but no, I don't think you guys will buy it. I mean, if you're watching a live, it means that yeah, you're not very rich in total, because people that make money don't watch lives and chill and have like a lot of free time. Those people are always like gone, sucked into the universe of work. But yeah, okay, let's start off with this one. What I'm suggesting here, I think, is I'm gonna make this Spartan kind of like his eyes is gonna be like kind of invisible. Shit, I don't know how to draw old man eyes. Or like the eyes of something that went through a lot of shit, right? That felt personal. Nah, man, don't feel like it's personal. I'm broke just as you guys. I'm saying the way we all feel. Like rich people, they don't sit around or they don't have free time. Rich people always they're on an agenda. They don't like entertainment. Those who like entertainment usually are kids or offsprings from rich people. But people that really work on money, they are busy day in and day out. They don't have like any open or free time. Elon Musk once took a vacation. It looked like he never took vacation. Yeah, just business, man. But yeah, like anyone that does money or work with very lot of money, I mean, when they buy art, it's only because they had like a brief moment noticing, oh, I like this, how much? And then, they buy it and they don't actually like sit around with it. Like, I think nowadays it's very rare, but you do find people that play games and they're rich, and there's people that does anything else. But if you really like want art, I think the majority of people are actually like business owners working very hard on things, very business content creators, etc. But if they look at, if you look at lives and stuff, like I look at lives, like that's just the person who I am. But yeah, I also look at lives, and it robs me kind of my whole existence, because sometimes some of the people's lives are very, very, very fucking entertaining, you know. And then I just watch them, and I'm not gonna get anywhere when I do that. But hell, it's so fun. My family is very poor, to the point my mom and dad live with me and my friend's place. Jeez. Yeah, I remember how I used to go in high school and I had to like live at a friend's house because my mother, she couldn't afford it, man. She couldn't afford the days. So yeah, and then I had to live there, come back, had to make ends meet. I once like did a small business on the side, like we used to live near a dam, and there was a whole resort and stuff there, and people used to bring their uh, horses, but it's not like it was a business. Like the people will bring their horses, and then they'll have clients riding on them, and then they'll drop off their horses at a place where I used to take care of them. I didn't do that, but there's this one time I was just roaming around the dam and I found this whole place, and I was like, "Oh shit, they keep horses here." And then one guy is like, "Hey, do you mind just pouring bath water in here once we come back so we can just let the horses drink water?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. I can do that every day." And I did it for free. And then it suits me. One of the people, I overheard them saying, "Man, if only we could feed the horses or something." And I asked the guy, "Hey, if I come back tomorrow with some apples and carrots and stuff and I sell it to these people, do you think they'll buy?" The guy's like, "Hey, that's a tremendous good idea. Why don't you just do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, shit, I'm gonna do it." I took my last bit of money. I asked the guy at the bar, the owner. I was asking him because he owned a bar, so maybe he knew a little bit about business. I was like, "Hey, do you think this can work for so much and this much and the amount for apples?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, this can work." And then I built packets where it was like two slices of bread, one apple and one carrot for like $20, and it was like actually good. Hey, stray kid, how's it going? So yeah, and then the people, when they got there, they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, let's do this," and they bought like amounts of the packets. I made good lick of money, but it was only once a week, like on a weekend, on a Sunday. They will be there, and then they'll drop off the horses, and then they and the clients will go and drink a little bit, and then when they come back, they'll all just get on the horses and go back, and then they go on the ride. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So I used to sit there with my chair, my table, and I would just wait. I wait for them to come back. When they come back, I immediately start spending the money, spending the food and stuff on them. So they all bought some of the stuff, and they said, "Yeah, no, they want to buy this and that." And I was so happy. At one point, I made it too expensive because I didn't understand money. I just understand I was a child and I was greedy as fuck. And so yeah, it blew up in my face. But yeah, I think for 2 months or so, I was helping out in the house. I was buying milk, buying bread, buying food, stuff that we can use. My mother used to work at the bar, so she was also just making a little bit of money to pay for my school fees and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll in return do something to help back. And so I went to the shop. I bought whatever we needed for the house, and then, my mother first, she was very angry. She said, "No, it's not my place. I'm not supposed to do these things." But I told her, "You know what? It's my money. After I'm done spending it on buying a little bit of the stuff, I still have some left in the tank." And I saved up that money actually for some books and pencils and stuff for me to draw in. I didn't even care about school stuff, man. I only cared about having like a lick of money to just do something. I thought your mom was blind. Yeah, she was blind. She wasn't born blind. She turned blind. She was at a hospital. It actually happened at that bar where she was working at. She was blind in the one eye for many years, and then at that bar, she was working one day, and all of a sudden, she said, "No, she feels like something's wrong with the left eye. It's paining, excruciating for months." And then all of a sudden, she started to see less in that eye, so she could only see like pencil, like one piece, like there, and then the rest was black. And she said she can't see anything anymore. And then she went to the hospital and they saved her eye, apparently. And then when she got out of the hospital and stuff, she was blind completely. And they said, "No, the operation works like that. It's going to take a while, but she will be able to see again." And she never did. And so she actually took them to court. But it's been an ongoing battle for like, I think, 10 years now. And, there's still no outcome to it. So I told her because it really weighs on her depression as well, because she hopes she can like win the case. But when you're talking about hospitals, I mean, people have money, and money can make things go away, and it's never to us people who actually deserve that money, that who actually went through it. So yeah, and from there on out, we took care of her. I took care of her when I was in high school in grade 8. That was around the time she got completely blind, and we got stood up by one of her friends. They told her, no, we're gonna live at their house, I'm gonna go to school there. And at first it was true, we went there, it was beautiful. I lived with them, and for 2 months, and I wasn't in school yet. And unfortunately, matters happened where the family also lost their daughter of cancer and stuff. So after that happened, they told me and my mother, like, we can't take care of you guys. Sorry, we have a lot of things on our plate, and we're gonna have to fix those stuff first. So the next week, they moved all our stuff back to the into the city where we used to live, and we had to make plans because my dad wasn't in the picture anymore. He left me as well. So we had to like chase to make a plans to make ends meet, and we got this little apartment with minimal money to pay. It was a like apartment a guy built at the back of his house. He built like a little house, like a little room with a bathroom and a kitchen, but very minimal. So we thought, that can work for now. I mean, just need to like live somewhere, and we lived there. I cooked. So what our country does is for special needs people, you get what we call Sasa grant. So it's the country paying you like a very minimal wage, like barely scraping by money, just so you can get like ends to meet. So yeah, I went on with that, and then I used to draw like references for people, the faces. I used to draw that for a small little income. I didn't do that for like money during after school or for parties or anything. I used to go and just chat with people, and then they'll stick me for like something to go and drink. But I still had to like decline sometimes because I can't leave my mother blind at home. I used to do that during the day, but the place where we lived was very scary and dangerous. That's why the rent was dirt cheap. So during the day it was okay because then there was like the guy was at home, everything was fine. But at night he had to leave, and so then I'll be, in the afternoon I'll come from school, I'll be at home, but I couldn't leave my mother like just in the house living there. So at night when I get home, I cook, I gym, I did my homework, I drew some of the people, and then on Friday I had finished maybe like 5 or 6 sketches, and then I'll give it back and sell it there at school of the people that wanted the pictures and stuff like Valentine's Day, Christmas. There was always like an opportunity to make this happen, and yeah, after that, that's how we got by. I didn't bring girls to my house. I was too embarrassed. I couldn't get myself to just live a normal teenage life. So I just lived a responsible one because, the feelings weighed heavily on me. Like, I don't know. I was scared. Like, imagine things was worse and the story will be like, I abandoned my mother when she needed me the most and stuff like that. So I just thought I'm just going to stay and I'm going to try and provide rather than go and enjoy myself. So, oh, you lagging? Oh, shit. Sorry, I don't know if it's from me or is it from you guys. I don't know if the signal is good or bad. But yeah, so at one point, I don't know, I just decided I'm gonna be responsible and rather just do the things I have to do, not the things I want to. So yeah, there was a little bit of arguments, I was still trying to fight myself into understanding why I'm doing this, why this has to happen, that has to happen. But yeah, eventually at the end of the day, I make ends meet. Told myself, nah, if there's no one else, I have to do what I have to do. And that was the time she was freshly blind, so she literally took things very depressingly. I mean, anyone that goes blind, they have like a lot of phases to go through to accept that they're blind. So yeah, there was a lot of things, and yeah, thank God for my art. Sometimes it really saved my ass. There was this one time I lost my job, like the time now, and then there was like these people. I told them about my art and that I'm drawing and stuff. They were so happy. They all wanted like a real life portrait of sketches of themselves and stuff. I made a fucking hefty money, and it just brought me through my grocery month, paying rent month, stuff like that, which I was very happy for. It's not like I'm always selling art, but once every 2 or 3 months I'm selling art. which is crazy. But it will pick up. Like I will grow on it, and it's gonna get better. I think it's the stream, unfortunately. Oh no. Let's just check what's going on here. What's going on here, guys? I mean, it's still showing that it's great. I don't understand why it's still bad. Shit, you guys. Okay, maybe I'll have to like restart the live. But it doesn't show like it's trying to connect or anything. But it's been bad weather here for a while now, so I don't know if maybe that's blocking the signal. Family is most important, and it sounds like you've understood that for a long time. You appear to be a good person. Keep going. Oh, thank you. Really appreciate it, my guy. Yeah, no, I just took my life very seriously and just kept it as is. It's cleared up. Oh, that's cool. Like done, bro. Thank you, Puja. How's it going? Yeah, no. So I had like a serious upbringing and stuff like that. So I didn't have the time to feel spoiled in any way. But yeah, after that, I understood that keeping my peace is more important. Taking care of things make things grow. And yeah, and today I'm just here. I'm an artist, and I'm sure it's gonna pay off one day. I'm gonna be patient about it. I'm gonna just chill. It's going good here, Pooja. I'm just chilling, just drawing, just talking. You know how it goes. Always, the man is trying to silence your struggles. Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just always gonna be ups and downs. But at least this, like, I want to be a father one day. I don't know what I'm asking right now, and I don't know how bad it's gonna get one day. Being a parent and stuff. But you know what? It's a natural thing. It's something done by nature, and I think I'm ready for it. If I can do all of that, and I can still like comprehend stuff, why making sacrifices is a real thing, being consistent and committed, then I think I'll be okay. And then I want to teach what I've lost. You know, I want to make braids, but I don't know how to make braids. Is it like something like this? My fish died today. Oh, that's bad. What was his name? Wait, I think I have it. I think I have it. I don't know how, but I think I have it. What happened to your fish? Yeah, I'm also now making drawing of Indian god. Oh, that's cool. I was supposed to do that a while ago. I did promise a few guys, also from India, but I honestly, sincerely forgot. Let me just think here. I want to put something in. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's working. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Fatima. How's it going? Oh, I'm stretching a little bit. Getting this body of mine is sore. All right, let's start doing some dark pens. I'm gonna do this with pen and good shading with only pen. I'm not gonna do shading with pens. Pencil, so this can get off. I'm done with that. Get off of me. Okay, and then I had a pen, and well, fuck if I know where it is right now. He's in a better ocean now. Um, may he rest in peace, man. Okay, I think I put. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the magic. Oh, there's a fucking broken pen. Let me just check. My little cat died this year. Well, it was a baby cat and it didn't survive. Had sicknesses and shit. So I was so sad to see it leave. Okay, let's make it. Also, I think I should give it a scar. I think I will be manly as dick. And I'm not sad for some reason. Yeah, but it's not, it depends on what type of emotional latch you have onto things. Um, if it's not that emotional latch, it's fine. Are we dead? Menacistron, what? I mean, imagine we won't even know when we died. Like, we don't know dimensions yet. I mean, how many dimensions do you think there are? And that there is just a version that we understand, but it's actually a different version, like a different life altogether. This Viking is mad as fuck. Like, he's angry at all types of shit, and he doesn't know why. This is the look I'm going for. Like, he's angry in so many ways. Imagine falling for rage bait. Yeah, I've got some of them here on my channel previously. But here's the thing: if you realize early enough that you're being trolled, then you can become the troller. I think that's why they call it control. It's like another version of taking control of the guy that thinks he's bullying you into something. Like, they'll always come and make remarks about the art and be like, "Oh shit, your art's still loose. This is not gonna happen. You're not gonna make money out of this. And what is this? You go to art schools, things like that." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's right. You're right. This is something completely out of my control. Shit, I should have worked on that. You're right, my guy." And then they just disappear because I don't have any emotional attachments unless you threaten me with a gun or you did something in person, or something that actually can make me feel shaked, then yeah. But if it's like online stuff, I usually don't argue with them. I just go on my merry way because they can't touch me. It's not with my emotions. It's not meddling with anything of mine. Also, Inistron, I'm stealing your art credit. But yeah, so sometimes you just have to like I was raised with siblings, man, and I learned how to control myself. What is real and what isn't. If it's too much, just stupid shit, just being bothered, and you just have to let it go. There's nothing you can control about other people. If in person, it's a different story. If you're gonna frustrate me in person, things are gonna get cooked. But like on internet, I'm not gonna go to bed thinking, oh, this fucking guy, he told me this. Like imagine, how are you supposed to live your life knowing that anything can tick you? And the other problem is you don't have control over yourself, which is the worst kind, and you don't know about it. That's the worst thing about anger. It makes you believe you're in control when actually you're losing so hard. And then at the end of the day, you're like, oh shit, I didn't see this coming. I didn't know, but it was his fault. He was doing it's. You can't do shit about that. You have to keep yourself at peace all the time until when the time strikes, you act. That's how it works. Like I remember in high school, I used to do the same thing. I was in boarding school for a while. I'm glad you said Viking. He was giving Norse vibes for sure. Is he a Norse Spartan? Yeah, I was trying to force a little bit of Spartan and North mythology type of figure in here. Maybe I'll put like small Viking script here. I don't know Viking symbols, but I'm gonna go look for references now. But yeah, so I was in boarding school, and there was this guy who was always playing sports and stuff, football and all that. And at first there was no problem, but he was always like this active shouter, and it was just he was being silly. It's not he wasn't always angry and stuff, but it was always like, when you walk in, you're walking into his church, right? Like it's his place. He always used to own the environment around him, and no one thought about him too much. It wasn't like the bully or anything like that. But he always used to like shout and like sing songs inappropriately, like bad, messed up songs, but shouting it almost, being frustratingly irritating. And one time we were all trying to listen to, I don't know, it was like a teacher or something who was standing in front trying to talk. And this guy was making fun of him behind me, like we were standing in a row. It was frustrating because I want to hear what he's trying to say because it's important. He did tell us, the teacher, he did say that if you don't take these instructions in mind, it's not his problem. And I felt like, oh shit, I need to know this. And this guy was just keeping on making remarks and stuff. I was like, fuck, man, can you just keep the remarks until afterwards? I just need to get in the information I need, and then you can do all the jokes you want. And so I told him, hey, man, just chill. I just want to listen there. I didn't even give him a good scream or anything. I just said, hey, just relax. I just want to hear there. And afterwards, he started to make fun of me and started to, oh, look at him. And I'm glad you said Viking. Oh, I'm just reading the same comment. And then he was like trying to mock what I said. Like, be quiet. I'm trying to hear there. Are you deaf? Dumb shit. And at first, I didn't pay attention to it because I did get my instructions. I didn't understand. I know where to go. I thought, okay, yeah, no, fuck it. For sure. I understand. Whatever this guy has to say, it has nothing to do with me. I'm sharp. And then the whole way he was doing like picking on me, and I just became on his radar for some reason. And he was making jokes and personal jokes, things like that, stuff that get anyone riled up, and mocking very childish stuff. And so I was just keeping my composure. I was laughing. I was being like, "Oh, ha, ha." And eventually, as we went back to the boarding school in the hallway, he took the last straw and he tried to like trip you, and I didn't trip, but the moment he like tried to kick my ankle, um, when I get like a short slip, I didn't fall, but I was like stumbling over my feet. But when I got back to balance, I fucking turned around and clocked him one time. I didn't think it wasn't actually a reaction. I was just so built up for some reason. It wasn't like I was thinking about it when I go back to boarding school. I'm gonna knock this fucker. No, it was just I thought to myself, if I can just sleep one more day, it'll be over it. He'll focus on something else. If I can just wear it out, so he can just leave me alone. But no, at that point in the hallway, there was no one. I fucking winged it, man. I knocked him. His friend was surprised. We didn't have like a whole fight in the hallway. I think it was just a moment of surprise. And after that, his friends were like laughing at him, making fun of him, like, "Hey, you make fun of people, and then they fuck you up." And then so he got bullied by his own friends. And he came back the next day. He bought me like a cool drink and stuff, and he said like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to. We are just making fun." And then he like turned a whole new leaf. And I told him, "No, shut up. We forgave each other and stuff. We became friends for a while, and then he had to leave school. His parents had to move, and then afterwards, I started to understand the guy. Then actually we started to become very good friends, and then before actually understanding each other, he had to leave. So you won't believe how big the world is, how big human beings can be, especially human beings going through growth phases. um and it's amazing. I think even he is still busy telling the story to other people as well, how he got his own type of manners through that type of situation. I don't think it was because I hit him he started to change his mind about things. I think it's how his friends portrayed him, and it felt hard, and he felt like, nah, I don't feel right doing that to a kid if it's gonna feel like this. So when he made peace with me and stuff, we both immediately started to understand, like, life is not about picking on people. And so yeah, we became solid. And after that, I didn't have bullies a lot in my life. I had one in primary school. After that, he came to my school 4 years later. We were so surprised to see each other, and we just put the hatchet behind us. We didn't look into the idea of, oh fuck, my bully is back. No, he changed like a lot. His parents got divorced. His brother got sick, and then it became healthy again, and he like went through a lot of shit. So after that, when he came to me, he was a whole different person. He greeted me, like how men give hugs. You slap the hand, and then you like, yeah. So we had that version going, and I was so relieved when I saw him. My blood run cold. I'm like, oh fuck, this guy from primary school. But then again, he was just completely chilled. So I was happy. I was like, oh fuck, good things can happen. And yeah, after that, I don't actually have bullies at all. Sup, Mr. Bro? How's it going, my guy? We're talking about bullies now. What's poppin'? Not much, just chilling, drawing some Viking Norse god, just because of the lack thereof. But yeah, so after that, I didn't have actually any bullies. Then my brother was like a bully at one point, but we sorted that out, and life went on. I'm gonna make his eyes a bit dark, like he's going through it. I used to have bullies, then I had a growth spurt, no more bullies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, me, I had like a growth spurt happening, and it was from defending myself and always lied to people how dangerous I am. And then after the growth spurt, I didn't have to do that anymore. I could actually have a bigger self esteem. I don't need to lie about I'm dangerous. Like my body actually gives them a bit, the feeling they can just chill. But after that, it was just ladies back and forth. I didn't care about the bully thing anymore. I was just more in the women, because ladies were actually starting to open up towards me. It's the weirdest feeling, having being in like both shoes, where people, like women, they will say, no, you're not that beautiful, or that you're not their type, as they would say. And then all of a sudden, puberty give you like a fucking hands up. I was chilling with the homies. Yeah, I also used to chill with the introverts, man. Very much less problems. But afterwards, like, women used to tell me, no, I'm not their type. I used to walk around knowing there will never be a chance with any of the women I pass. And then all of a sudden, puberty happens, and women are like, you're actually a catch. Why don't you have a girlfriend? I'm like, nah, can't be. You can't be, my guy. You can't tell me I'm a catch. That's just bullshit. And then, they started, trying to convince me at one point, and I felt like, wow. And then I got burned by it, where I was trying to think I am, and then one girl put me on my place, told me, hey, listen, if you think you are, that's one thing, but you're not all that shit, and I really got my bearings together. I got humbled. And then I got so badly, like, I was haunted by what she said, and so I just kept to myself. And then women again asked me, why am I so laid back? Why am I not actually trying something? And then I was like, nah, it's just, I don't feel right. Like, I've seen attractive people flirt with girls and it always looked cheesy and forced and cringe. And so I just quit. And then, yeah, I just lived a peaceful life. I had like women here and there, got drunk, had some egotistical bullshit going on. And then when I get sober, I used to apologize. I'm not perfect. And yeah, afterwards, but now I'm like happy in this relationship that I'm now, haven't much thought about any other person. So yeah, I'm just glad I have that era gone. Like, I don't need to worry about it. Sup, Scraps? Fatima, I need butter chicken. Why do you need that? Yeah, after that, I just started to just quit on the egotistical thing. Now, when I see dudes doing that, I just look back and be like, oh, fuck. I remember the good old days. I used to feel like that. Now, I don't care about, like, I hope my age fucks me up, like, clean, because the relationship I'm in now is fucking solid. So, like, I can get fat now. I can have a dad bod. I'm growing out my hair because I don't care about my hairstyle anymore. You are kind of fail 1940. Jeez, that's a long time ago. But yeah, afterwards, now I'm sharp. I can do a lot of other things. I eating chicken nuggets. Oh, that's why you need it. But yeah, now I'm just an artist. I'm just chilling and drawing. As Fatima wants butter nuggets, chicken butter nuggets, something like that. Where's the music? I was noticing that it's too quiet here. Can't have that. When it's too quiet, it's like a crowd waking up. When it's quiet outside, it's like the teacher is leaving the room, and then the kids inside my head are screaming like everywhere. There's a chattery. Have you heard about, like? I think everyone knows what it feels like when the teacher leaves the room, and then the kids just start to fucking go crazy. They talk and laugh and scream within seconds. Within seconds, it doesn't even build up. It's just within seconds. So yeah, that's how it feels in my head. When it's too quiet, I really can feel myself talking too much. Too much cray cray shit. Theo, am I stupid because I spell wrong? No. Even I spell wrong. It's not that no one is a king of spelling. It's just a thing. I misspell too much as well. Don't worry. It happens a lot. Okay, so this is basically coming out of his head. This is like his head has like this shit growing out of him. Hey, Sarta Pagari, how's it going? If a tortoise loses his shell, then will he be naked or homeless? He'll be dead, my guy. I think turtles have like an exterior home, like they hide underneath stones and shit like that, depending. Like the shell is just for self defense. It's like hiding within your clothing. If it's cold, yeah, they just hide it within their shell. Oh man, oh man. Ah, water is life. Hey. Okay, I'm still busy trying to figure out where I'm going with this. It's so you guys can still see the live, right? My live right now is saying that I've been on here for 31 hours. It's not possible. It cannot be. I think it like misfired because of the signal. Because it can be possible that it's been on live like for 31 hours. It's crazy. Theo, stories always hit hard. Oh, yeah, not all the time, but yeah, it's there. I'm an open book about these types of things, but I don't think it's that bad. Like, trust me, after you hear other people's stories, you start to like rethink about your own things. Like, oh shit. Like I used to think, like I can't act spoiled when I've seen people actually suffer. Like shit, there's people that have it real hard. Where I don't compete. When I'm poor, but I'm not gonna be like, life sucks because this or that. I just keep things as is. Because if I complain now and it gets worse, fuck, you don't want that, man. It feels worse. Like I've hit some lows. Like I want to say the lowest time of my life. I think there were two of them, right? So the lowest time of my life was when I was forexing. I didn't know. I didn't understand forex yet. I was playing blindly, but I was desperate as well. I needed money fast. It was all about paying rent and stuff. Best thing to do is to look at people below you to realize you have it good. Yeah, and there's a lot. So I was doing forex and I was in it for like one whole year, which is very, very not enough. It's you need a lot of time to master forex and stuff. I'm still doing forex, but I'm still not good at it. If you get where I'm going with this, but in the beginning, I was very arrogant and I put in 5,000 rand. Now, for some that knows South African country money, that's rent, paid rent money. That's like enough to pay the rent, but I put it into forex, right? And I suffered through the month. That's the other thing as well. I put in money where I wasn't supposed to because I couldn't actually afford doing that, but I did it. So I was trying to like make more out of that money. I was trying to put desperate attempts, but I didn't realize I was actually setting myself up for a gamble. I wasn't actually trading smart. I was gambling basically at that point yet. So I was trying to make that money and I was losing. I was losing so much. And back at the time, I was still working hard labor work where we were digging with pickaxes and shovels in the trenches to put in pipes and stuff. And it was hell back breaking shit. Like, I really took it. Like, I had like heart conditions at one point where my heart wasn't taking it as well because I was really fighting to impress the people to get like a promotion. I was very hasty to make a difference. And it didn't work out due to some racial issues. Um, and so I was trying to make sure that maybe this forex can work, and I was just looking on my phone, looking how money is exiting. And at the time, I was also starting to become sick. I was getting like fevers and stuff because we were pickaxing in the rain sometimes. Other times we would be under the shelters and stuff, but then it gets so cold and you have to continue as well, especially in winter time. Man, in the winters it was rough. So we would work outside like 7 or 6 a.m. while the sun is still not out, and that would be like the worst feeling ever. You can't think of anything else except the weather. And I forgot to put on my jacket that morning, and I was already starting coughing and having like very big headaches and stuff. And here within lunchtime in the middle of the day, when my friend he had a car, so he parked the car next to every street where we were digging the trenches. We would stop the car one point, and then we would start digging the trenches, right? And next morning we'll come back. We'll just park the car a bit further because we've been digging a bit further as well. So we went on, and at one point, he had to leave to go to the shops to go and buy us some food, right? And then the manager came and he's like, "No, you can't go to the shops now. We're gonna have to work a little bit later. We can have lunchtime on a different time. We have to work 2 hours in." And that was the point where my energy depleted. I felt nauseating. I felt my eyes were burning out of my skull. I was burning up. I was having like a severe heart fever, and I couldn't tell anyone because I'm too far away from home. One and two, like who's gonna take me now? No one is there with a vehicle. He was the only one with a vehicle, and the manager took him. They had to go and get some extra fittings and parts to put on the pipes. And so I was just lying there and I was thinking, wow, I'm sick. Let me just check at the market. And as I was checking the market, it was starting to rain like hard. And there was no shelter. There was like this one tree, had like a few branches, but there was nothing. And at one point, it wasn't like raining hard. It was like raining like fine drops. And as it was raining, I really felt my clothing becoming clammy and stuff like that, like it was damp. And the wind was starting to blow. It was all I could feel was dying at that point. And then when I opened the market, it showed that my account closed. That 5,000 is gone. I have no excuse. I had to explain it to my girl at the time. I don't know how to explain it to her, but my money is gone. I have nothing left in the account. I'm feverish, and they went out with a car, so I don't have anyone. I can't sit anywhere. I can't have my friend to talk to him. Nothing. So I went to go and lie down next to someone's walls because in our country, you don't have a house and then no walls. You need fences, and it's not picket fence. It's fucking jail fences because people break in constantly here. So we needed like, so I was, they had like the cement fence. I was laying there in the corner like this, in the corner of that, just to block the wind that's beating me up and stuff. So I was laying there, and the fever was actually knocking me the fuck out. I was feeling like I wanted to pass out. My sugar was messing around, my blood sugar, my blood pressure was bad. So I was just lying there against the wall and thought, this is the worst day of my entire life because everything was gone. My money is gone. The guy that usually I sit in the car, because I was actually betting on being in that car, just chilling. I told him to put up the heater so I can just like sleep it off. Perhaps they can continue on the trenches, but I'm gonna sleep. Like I'm very, even my voice was about to disappear and stuff. You can hear that my voice changed and stuff. And I just thought, no, I need to find a way. And they're gone. They weren't there. And I was waiting for like 4 to 5 hours, not 4 to 5 hours, what am I saying, 2 to 3 hours or so. But in the waiting, my food was in his car as well, and I was hungry. A lot of shit just happened at once. But yeah, so at one point, I really felt like that's it. This is how life's gonna get. After that, it didn't get worse. Like it got hard sometimes, but not that hard. That was the day I would never forget. And then what there was this other day, I moved far away from home. Everything was new. The people were assholes, but I kept in because I don't have anything to say but to work. So yeah. So I was just going along with everyone's punches and I just moved on to work. But then this one time, in wintertime, we sit at the back of a truck and the paint, we're doing construction work there as well. So I was like sitting at the back of the truck and it was cold, man. I remember walking on the white grass because of the ice and stuff. And I had to like sit at the back where the wind was knocking hard, man. There was no like walls breaking or anything, the cold. So, and it was a 4 hour drive. And I thought to myself, nah, it's not gonna be that bad. I had like a skinny jacket on. I didn't think it through. And when you started to drive, right? It's just small roads where you can only drive like 90 kilometers per hour, right? And then he started to hit the highway where he's going like 150 kilometers per hour. Man, that fucking wind. It was so cold, it cut through. Like, it felt like blades cutting you. It was cold as hell. So I bottled up like a little baby at the back. And it was dark because we closed the doors. It's like, I don't know how you call it. It's like little trucks where, like meat wagons, where you can get in and then you close doors. It's closed all around, but it's not like sealed off. There's so many holes in it. So when they close it, it's very dark and there's little shattered lights here and there. But all at once, it's just very dark. So yeah, at the point he was driving, it's dark. I just smell paint, and I just sit there. I used to smoke also at the time, but my cigarettes got wet. I couldn't smoke one cigarette because the match can't light with all that wind blowing up in that truck. So I was lying there bottled up, and it wasn't even on something soft. It was just like a fucking small little mat that I was lying on. But fuck, that was one of those mornings. For 4 hours, I was thinking about my high school years. I was thinking about all the love I once had for a girl, the relationships I went through, the times when I felt I had money, the times I didn't have to care about that shit. I was just going back and forth about the good old days. And when that truck stopped, man, was I happy. I was different. It felt like I had a beating from life or something. Let him cook. Hey, thank you, Chad. Thanks, Fatima. Sleep late because my father came and told me to go real breeze restaurant. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Jane, how's it going? And Mandy Hoots, how's it going? How's it going, guys? I'm just rambling on about my life. You know, things happen, life going on. Why is no one chatting? I think they're just looking at the art right now, just staring away at it. But you live, you learn. Yeah, that's true. And from there on out, I just chilled. I like arts drawing. Oh, yeah. So yeah, after that, I just really took shots and learned how life works. I'm not gonna say I had it the worst of anyone else, but I did take it in to full account that this is life. If I don't treat it well, it's gonna fuck me up. And so I just learned lessons. I'm still trying to become like not wealthy. I have a feeling that's never gonna happen. No matter how fucking manifesting and dream thinking I do, there's not gonna be such things. But I can make money somehow through art a little bit. So even though I'm working and stuff like that, I'll still just make like a little on the dime at the back. Maybe invest in something. Maybe have one birthday. Also, I never had a birthday after the age of 9. I never had them. Like I wake up, it's a normal day. I go and do stupid things with people that doesn't say happy birthday, which I didn't also it was on my account as well. I told a lot of people like I don't want to have birthdays. Because I did had like this big expectation once and nothing happened. And I told myself from today on out, I'm not gonna have any birthdays because it fucking hurts when you think people care and they just don't. So I just scratched it. I said no more birthdays. Now my girlfriend, she's always like, Theo, I wanna throw a big birthday for you. I'm like, no, don't do that. Because people don't pitch up, they don't show up, they don't do anything and they forget. And you know, it's I should have actually outgrown it and be like, yeah, dude, sometimes these things happen, but birthdays are birthdays. But then I just start to neglect myself and be like, no, fuck it, man. Why put in so much that I'm the president of my own life? I'm just gonna be me. I don't need to put myself on any pedestal because disappointments will come from it. And people are more into their own life validly. They have to like fight their own battles and stuff like that. I can't go around worrying about your shit. Like they can't. It's just not possible. Even me, I can't do that. Like I have to do my own thing as well. No, I know where you live. Oh, I'm in your closet. Jeez, Fatima. Um, so yeah, no. At one point, you just have to like ignore yourself for a little while. Like you have worth and stuff like that, but prove it. Don't say it. So the same thing for me. Like I don't want to prove anything to anyone unless it's very necessary. Otherwise, I'm just have to like prove myself something a little bit. And if I can do that, you know, shit can be real. But for now, I don't want to place myself as this version or this a hole who has it better at anything. Because every time I say that, shit jinxes me, and I'm back to square one. And I don't know how I'm gonna like ever outgrow that. So, but my girlfriend's like, yeah, but one night when you have kids, don't you want them to be like, you know, throw a birthday for you or be there, surprise you and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, it's a different time when I have kids and you know they learn about their father's birthday and stuff. But I'm never gonna keep myself in mind that oh shit, tomorrow's my birthday. It's gonna be the sickest birthday ever. Nah, it's gonna be a normal day. Whoever wants to treat me to anything that's on their behalf, that's fine. I'm just not gonna depend on being happy on a birthday. I'm just gonna chill on my birthdays. If nothing happens, I'm gonna sit on my couch, or I'm gonna go and draw something, or I'm gonna stick myself to do something, and just make the day feel a little bit different. But no money involved, no places involved, or vacations or shit like that. Just a different day. Like, hey, let's go out in the garden and paint a few bugs on rocks. Just silly goosey shit. But I guarantee you it will be a day to remember because we spent some time together in a different way, in a different meaning and manner. To say like, hey, this is the new a new day for a new life, a new year. This drawing looks like a Spartan. Yeah, it's a Spartan slash fucking Viking as well. But yeah, no, I think if you have like a mindset, like a rule book for yourself, and you say that okay, you're gonna live your life, but with some principles and some meaning, and then after you do that, and it really works for you, no one should come and tell you, no, you should have these things. I don't want things where I'm vulnerable. That's one of the things. I don't show my love very easy. So my girlfriend had to learn the hard way. Like I don't show romantic. Like I'll be romantic through action, but I can't be romantic in my voice. Like show you all the sympathy that I lack as a child. So yeah, she had to like realize that I care about her in different ways. Like oh, okay, he could have just gone this way, but he waited for me instead. He could have just said or argument with me about this, but instead he agreed. Like I do things for her, but only through my actions. My words are very solid. I don't like to lie. I do lie still. I'm only a human being, but I mean, if it has to be a lie, it'll be like, hey, I already cleaned the house, but I never did. But I know if I'm gonna put the phone down now, I'm gonna start cleaning, and before that person comes to my house, it's clean. So it's a little like a little white lie. It's gonna be done anyways. I'm just foreseeing the future. That type of lies is fine for me. But I don't like to lie about stories, my actions. I'm not gonna tell her like from the get go. I told her I'm not this romanticist person, but I do have high values in action. So sometimes, like in winter times, I'll like build a tent out of blankets and ropes over our bed because we don't have like a heater and it really gets cold here. So what I do is I build this tent. So it really works, guys. If you really want to have a good winter, build a tent over your bed and then sleep in it. It fucking works. It keeps the heat trap in the blankets. It's really amazing. And then put your clothing somewhere you can access it, and then you just wear it from there. It really works. And so I used to build that for her. I still do every winter. It's on its way, winter, by the way. So I will put in like fairy lights and I will make this beautiful romantic wine, put it there on the bed, do like that type of shit. And be like, hey, do you want to just watch movies? And then she's like, yeah, fuck. I mean, everything looks ready to go. So yeah. And, but mostly I don't like to just spit words. Like when my friends are talking about relationships and stuff, I will only tell them what I'm certain of I do, but I won't tell them bullshit like, yeah, this I'm this type of person. She knows I like to like be this chat. No, I know I have problems. We do argue sometimes, but we always make peace afterwards. So yeah. But yeah, I don't like to exaggerate my life. If it's not exaggerated, it's not there. Anyway, let me just check what the time is, guys, because my phone is lying to me. Okay, so it's almost 2 hours. Hey, bro, still spamming. Hand on Scrap. Yo, Scrap had something to say. Yeah, no, I see Scrap spammed like a shit ton of stuff. Scraps, you're too young to hate yourself. Life is still long, you're gonna change a lot. Life is gonna change you in so many ways, my guy. You won't even recognize the version of you now. What's wrong, Scraps? Talk to me. Talk to Dr. Phil here. Uncle Phil. I'm gonna add this scar. I'm going in with pen, so I hope I'm not fucking this up. Hey, broker lunch. That is so much. Oh, thank. I don't know if it's a compliment, but thank you. But yeah, man, with Forex, I have had so many ups and downs, man. I'm still not gonna quit. I'm gonna do Forex the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm gonna have like a very hard road, but I'm gonna try and master it because there will come a day. I mean, imagine if I continue with Forex now. I'm just going through life, working, everything. But after 10 years or so, or 5 or 6 years, I mean, imagine I was still being where I'm now, except now I have Forex. Like life can go on either way, but just put in the use. Scraps, use what? Yeah, you can use the knife scraps to cut bread and cook some meals and stuff like that. Hey, Skyzard, how's it going? Hey, thank you, Broker Lunch. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just drew this to entertain the live. Today was storytelling day. Usually on my other lives, I just draw and play some heavy heart music and then just chill. Working my assignment. Oh, that's cool. I have a bazooka and I'm not afraid to use it. I have a grandma. She's in the other room while I'm smoking my hookah and teaching my sister homework. So don't test me. I have a golden climate gold ship and I'm not afraid to use it. Are you proud of me for being 2 years clean of drugs? Yeah, fuck for sure, man. I've been clean now for 1 year, so uh, it's a very hard path, man. Looks like I learned something new about hatching. Eh? Yeah, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm learning. Like I don't draw these types of things. I always exercise new types of styles. Like my art book is full of it. I am in military training type of thing. Oh, that's cool. Mini soldier. That's cool. But yeah, like this ink hatching and stuff, I teach myself like shading, ink hatching, because sometimes it's not about learning as a technique or something. It's getting used to how to use it. That's all. Getting into the feeling of how to shading and stuff like that. So, shading is not like how to learn. It's you just need to keep doing it until you understand the nature of what helps. Guys, guess my thing based on the emoji I use. Okay. What does XP does in life? I don't know. I've also wondered the same thing. Like, what do you do with the XP? I think it's just like the amount of questions and stuff you ask and how much you type. You get like XP for it, but I don't know for what. Good to know. Oh. I mean, scraps. It just looks like death. Anyways, I should continue my assignment because it'll pass tomorrow. Oh yeah, continue your assignment, Skyzard. Don't listen to us. Do you think? Oh no, this is getting good. I'm gonna clear this because I don't think it's gonna be necessary. Okay, so opinions. How does this look? It looks nice. It looks fine. It looks alright. 9 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I'll give it a. Fuck, I don't know. 2 out of 10. No, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Fuck it. Theo, why does it feel like people want me to die in life? I think everything wants you to die in life, my guy. It's you that needs to say you want to live in life. There's no other control over that. Assignments suck sometimes, especially too many. Bro, pull the paper too hard, it almost disconnected me. Oh. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.7. Yeah, that's actually a valid statement because I also think it's like a 7. It's not all that, you know? Well, I'm gonna go, guys. I see you when I see you. For now, I did my part. I'm gonna put it in where it's gonna be in this book of things that I draw. I drew this girl. Apparently, the name is Sarah. And then I drew this. And then I drew that. And now I'm gonna put this all the way next to that. Sure. And so we make a whole book. Alright, guys. I see you again. When I see you again, Fatima, Salam Alaikum. I see you when I'm live tomorrow. Guys, appreciate the support. I see you guys when I see you. Now I have a lot of other work to do. Cheers, you guys. Be safe. And thanks for being here. Tomorrow, same time. Cheers.